So I thank you, courageous women, for showing up, for, you know, what I know is going to be a heavy session. And Venita and I have talked about, you know, really who the audience is that Harriet Washington is targeting in this book. And I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure that she is writing to or for the average person. But I think that what is going to happen is courageous people like us are going to take the material and make it more accessible to a wider audience. One of the things she talks about is the value of the oral tradition in the Black community, and how the oral tradition is what has preserved our collective memory of what some of our most horrific experiences have been in the medical system. And even as those oral memories have been dismissed, we know, just like in our individual lives, when I start telling people some of the things I've been through, they can't believe it. And I understand why you can't believe it, but I know what I've seen and I know where I've been, and whether you believe it or not is not even an issue for me. And so it is our oral tradition that has preserved those memories. One of the things she talks about in this chapter is the arrogance with which medical professionals have documented the abuse of Black people, which started out during an era when we were legally forbidden from reading, and so they were real sure that we weren't going to get a hold of that, and it's written in medical leads, in the medical journals, and it's just information that's not necessarily easily accessible by average people, and so she did an extensive amount of research to bring this information to us in I think as most accessible way as she could. We're going to take it another step. We're going to be courageous enough to embrace what she has done and to put it into language that even more people can understand and benefit from, and develop the tools needed. I mean, this is really about learning how to protect yourself in the medical system, and not being blind about the risk. So I thank you all for your courage and your insight, and I look forward to seeing you next Tuesday reading our story together.
Good night. Good night.
Good night. Thank you. Good night.